Hello, how is everyone today? Let's make sure things are running live okay. Hopefully they should be. Just for doing a refresh. I sound even more croaky than normal. Oh, I can see Steph's here. Hello, Steph. Just Steph at the moment. Steph and I. Yes, so we are going to be playing the Trials of Tucana, and we're going to be playing the variable, which is Trials of Peebles, as made by Will Cook. You'll have to excuse me for having a throat sweet in at the moment. I need to keep my throat working. To do that, I require a throat sweet, unfortunately. So, it could be worse. Yeah, sweeties, yeah. These ones here, soothers. Ooh, they soothe your throat. Or lockets. Yeah, neither really do a lot, but they do help. They keep my throat working, which is important. Basically, whenever I talk, that's when things go bad, really. Ah, dear. That's weird. You're not showing in the list as being here. Oh, erg froze. Maybe that's why then. Hello, Steph. How are you doing? Very sorry that on not really short notice, but on Wednesday I was not streaming. What is why? What? Oh, I was just saying that that's weird. I couldn't see you in the list, Will Cook, and as people logged in or signed into the site. And then you said, as I came back, it went froze. So I was like, ah. I'm so glad you didn't stream Wednesday. You didn't miss anything. Yeah. Was you still feeling very rough on Wednesday as well? You slept from Tuesday through to Thursday night. Yeah. I can see that. I've still been at work. I don't teach on a Wednesday and a Thursday. So basically, over the course of Wednesday, I totally lost my voice, and then yesterday I basically recovered my voice to the lovely state it sounds like it is in now, which is not ideal. Could be worse. But yeah. Exciting news for me, by the way. I've got Kickstarter stuff on the way. Exciting. I've got some Christmas presents for Claire. I backed the Millennium series of what is it called? One of the detective games. The thing is, I don't really think Claire really doesn't like being on camera. That's the problem. If we could do it without Claire being on camera, that'd be fine. Oh, hi Vim, how you doing? What was it? What's it called? I think I'll be able to see it very simply and easily, but apparently not. Not detective. Chronicles of Crime. Yeah. So yeah, I got Chronicles of Crime, the Millennium edition for Claire for part of her Christmas present, and I've just been told it's going to be shipping and arriving on Tuesday. The release date for it was March of next year. I was very, very surprised. Only the first of the trio of games will be playable to start with, but because it works via an app, they can just finish off the next two. So you'll get the physical products now, and you can play the first one, and then the next two will be available as soon as they're finished, which should be by March, which is good. She can sit by the camera and not be on. There's a German couple that streams that way. Oh, the Wingspan expansion is shipping already. Oh, I will have to check though first with Claire, because there is always a chance that she's already bought it. So I just have to make sure. But yeah, because I think that's something we would like as well. We enjoy Wingspan. It's a good game. Actually, we've not played it for a little while now, actually. Oh, hello, Misty Mountain Girl. How are you? Or Mountains Girl. Oh, I see. You may have heard, that, or may have realised that I have a slightly croaky voice. So sorry if I have to have a throat sweet in just to keep my throat working, basically, and lots of liquid. But yeah, we'll be good. It'll be fine. What else? Oh, Dice Throne Adventures has it. The shipping has started, and it arrives in about 2 weeks here in the UK. So I should get that before Christmas. So yes, I'm very, very much looking forward to that one arriving as well. And also I've got season 1 with that as well, season 1 rerolled. So I'm going to have a load of new games just at the sort of time that I'm off school, which will be nice. Yeah, I've got these ones here, lockets. I know they're probably quite sugary, really, but they have got honey and lemon in them, in like the centre, and they tend to work quite well. And these ones, Hall's Soothers, and they've got a similar sort of liquid in the middle. It does help. So as long as I keep on popping them in, I can talk. It's fine. And lots of liquid as well. So yeah. Oh, you love the Halls ones, but I don't have them there. Yeah, the Halls ones are really good. These ones taste a little bit more chemically, I find, or like there's a, I don't know, they just taste a little bit medicine-y, I guess. Whereas the Soothers, hello, sponsored by, no, I'm not sponsored by anyone at all. The Hall Soothers ones are, they taste a bit better, I think, personally, yeah. What else have we got? Yeah, there's a few other things that are meant to be on the way. We should be receiving ether fields in the next week or so, which is a birthday present or Christmas present from last year. I can't remember, for me, from Claire, and a few other little bits and pieces. Not bits, little. No, they're massive collections of board games arriving, and we did single shipping for Tainted Ground, and that's going to be sort of just after Christmas time as well. So we're going to have 3 or 4 really big board games arriving in the next sort of month, 2 months sort of thing. So looking forward to it. You stock up on the Hall's lemon things and PvP spice from Schwartz anytime you're in the UK. Fair enough. Misty, you stock up on sour lemon drops and honey drops during this time of year. I really like sour lemon drops. When you're talking about sour lemon drops, are you talking about the ones that have got like sherbet in the middle? Ooh. Oh look, we've gone back to talking about food again. I really like the ones with sherbet. I think they're just called lemon drops, aren't they? Yeah, they are called lemon drops. Yeah, I think they are. Yeah, and they're really, really nice. So very, very happy about those. Oh, hello, Ross. Your dinner's about ready, so you're only thinking about food. How are you doing, Ross? Good? You're always thinking about food, real quick. I often think about food, and that's my problem. I could, if I could be disinterested in food, I feel as if I'd be a bit on the slimmer side. Why would we stop thinking about food? Yes, Steph, exactly. Oh, I've noticed I haven't got my my background lights on. Oh, there you go, a little bit of purple there. Oh, a little bit of purple there. Oh, no, I need to just turn them slightly. I don't want to make me purple. There you go. Oh, hello, Legends DM. How are you doing? They're hard candies that are great for strep throat and coughing. You adore food as well. I think most people tend to really like food, and you know, that could be the downfall of us sometimes if we like really good food. When you sleep, I guess you don't always dream about food. You're loving the light. Oh yeah, these ones, Ross. They're very, very simple. They are. Hold up. They are 35 watt IP66 RGB floodlights. I bought them in the UK on Amazon. They were a pair of them. I think they were about £30, and they come with a little remote, and it allows you to change the colour and do some other bits and pieces as well. Yeah, so quite nice. You dream about people. You're about to start work, Legends DM. Whereabouts are you, Legends DM? Cause it seems a little bit later in the day. You work with lawyers, helping them prepare their documents. Sounds an interesting job. Feels like college, university. We're talking about food a lot. Now, dinner time stream. OBS Foods on the mind. It's 8:40 AM there. Oh, okay. Legends DM, fair enough. Are you in New Zealand or Australia? I mean, that would make sense. You work 9 to 5. That's fair enough. It's always peculiar, I feel, that when we've got people from all around the world doing different. You're in Hawaii. Lovely. One of the places we haven't been yet. Claire and I would like to go to Hawaii, and we'd like to do Alaska. And there's like some touring agencies that do, like, they call it the fire and ice, and you can do both in one holiday. So you go to Alaska and then they fly to Hawaii. So yeah, they're working 9 to 5. Yeah, we found that we had some really good steaks a few years ago at an Argentinian place. I'm sure I've mentioned this before, and they were really nice. And then when we were in Texas, we went to a place called Saltgrass, and that steak was insane. Like, it was so nice. You could eat it with like a spoon. It was so soft, really, really nice. It was a bit, I don't know, I guess it's a little bit like Wagyu, that sort of nice texture. Really, really good beef. And now, if we go anywhere else to have steak, we're a bit like, it's alright, it's not good though. Steak puddings sounds wrong. Yes, steak pudding. It's just a steak pudding, basically, or cookies, is just normally something that's in a suet pastry, normally, or something like that. So it's a little bit different from a normal pie, like a pot pie, basically. Used to work 8 till 5 with an hour lunch, but we've got cut 5 hours per week to 9 till 5. Oh yeah, and no lunch. That does sound rough. Yeah, bad. Yeah, I do feel as if things around the world are still like, you know, lots of people seem to be getting cut hours and other things like that. I'm still working here in the UK. I'm a teacher, so obviously things are still, the school's still open, and it's all right. You know, you've gone veggie in your house, so you missed some good steak. I used to be a vegetarian for 22 years. I was a vegetarian 22 years. And then I started eating chicken, and I sort of didn't eat other meats, red meats and pork and things like that. And then until I met Claire, actually, and then I sort of started eating all of the meats, basically. Yeah. So you have lunch is 7 hours of work. Yeah, 22 years and then steak. Yeah, pretty much. That's what happened. Okay, Legends. Have a good day. Hopefully it's not too crazy for you. And yeah, I hope you get to play some ball games for the weekend. Claire's a bad influence. Well, no, I got into ball games. Well, unless you're talking classic ball games. Classic ball games, I learned chess at the age of 7, I guess. My granddad taught me how to play Ludo when I was about the same sort of age. Yeah, and then I guess I played Monopoly like everyone else, and Scrabble and a few things like that. And then in the late 90s, I played Catan, I guess. It might have been Catan. Yeah. But it was a German version. And then 2000, 2001, I played it in America, German version again. But yeah. Using a chess club at school. Cool kid. Ross, I would have thought you were still cool as well. Yeah, exactly. We all know that. We all know it's true. So yeah, it's. I guess I've been gaming for a little while, and then I guess 2000 and I don't even know. Yeah, I guess I bought like Arkham Horror or something like that as one of my first sort of modern board games myself when it came out, first edition. And I did role playing as well. I used to ref DM Dungeon Master Dungeon Dragons and a few other games like Call of Cthulhu and things like that. I did that for from about the age of 10. That was first edition going into second edition Dungeon Dragons. And I played role playing games for a good 10, 15 years, maybe 20 years. Quite a while, yeah. 5 years old with a full beard. I can imagine that. I don't know why, Ross, but I can. You almost fell asleep now and have to go pick up your son. Cannot play today, but just wanted to say hi. Yeah, my voice is it's croaky, and as long as I've got throat sweets in, it's okay. It's not hurting now. On Wednesday, every time I talked, my voice just cut out and then felt like it was on fire. So I was like, okay, should probably not stream. But yes, thank you very much, Shokoloka, for popping along. When I stopped playing role-playing games, I started eating meat. No, not really. I guess I stopped. Well, I tried reffing a game for Claire and a few of our friends here at our house last year, and we did the very first start of a new 5th edition Dungeons and Dragons game, and we've been waiting to play again. We were meant to do it at the beginning of this year. Lockdown happened and everything else. So I'm quite interested to do some dungeon mastering again. I quite like creating narrative stories. I really like the story element of role playing. I see it as being a sort of a nice framework to be able to let your imagination go wild. I really like it. But yeah. Apparently those ones get stuck in my teeth if I just let them sit there. Probably not a good idea either. Not good. So we are playing Trials of Peebles, as made by Will Cook. Thank you very much, Will Cook. And the sheet for that is this one here. So yes, you can grab that if you'd like to. And we're going to be. It looks a bit like this. I was gonna do a little bit of photoshopping to try and tidy everything up and stuff. Not that Will Cook's is not good, but I thought I was just going to try and make a nice colour version for myself as well, and then turn it into a sort of printer friendly version as well. But I just didn't get time because I was feeling a bit rough this week, and I was just like that. And setting up new printers and stuff like that. So yeah, we've got both of our new 3D printers working in our school. So we've now got, strictly speaking, we've got 4 3D printers at school. I've got my 3D printer is here. So I've now got, exactly. It was a day of quick version last week. It was amazing, Will Cook. Really good. So yeah, it's just been a bit hectic. So as per usual, I need to have a bit of extra time in the day. Basically, that's what I always have a problem with. I'm hoping that we're going to play this weekend. We're going to play Lords of Hellas, which is a game I've been looking forward to trying out, which we borrowed from our Ball Games Cafe. Oh, hello, Runa. How are you? Oh, commercial. Okay. And also Red Outpost, which is a game that arrived from Kickstarter the other day. So I'm hoping that's going to be okay. Yeah, so if you haven't seen it, Red Outpost is this one here. Little tiny box. Well, comparatively, not normal box size. And it is made by Lifestyle Board Games and Imperial Publishing. I believe that Lifestyle Board Games licensed it to Imperial Publishing, and it was a Russian company. So yeah, hoping that's going to be fun. So we're going to go to Greece this weekend and Mars, because Red Outpost is set on Mars, I think, or in outer space at least. Oh, your friend Janet is coming tomorrow. You're not sure we're going to play. She's been liking Splendor lately. That sounds great news. Yeah, I'm also thinking that I might pull out a massive chunk of games and the unplayed games, and we try and get at least a playing of everything and see whether or not there's any games we do and don't like and things like that. Gives us an idea of what we might want to focus on. So yeah, you kind of turned into a gamer. To be honest with you, I think most people have got the potential to be gamers, in the sense that most people have played a lot of the classic ball games when they were younger, and they sort of get turned off the idea as they get older, because they're like, they're not that fun, and they just need the idea of being shown these new modern ball games. And I think quite often that will make people be like, ooh, this is a lot better than I thought, or I remember ball games being. And I think that sort of changes people's minds. Oh, hello Chantel. How are you doing? You're watching Netflix. Ah, not a problem, Luna. Hello and goodbye. Friday's always a little bit of a hit and miss evening, just because obviously a lot of people are doing things on Friday nights. Family time, sort of date nights, that sort of thing. And I understand that potentially you can't go out, but you know what I mean. It sort of allows you to get some time to do things. Yes, is Jay around as well? Some people see big games and are scared of them. They just need someone to help them learn the rules. Totally and utterly. I mean, Claire's very much a gamer now. I think she wasn't so much when we first got together, and we played a few ball games, and I think Claire was like, ooh. And there's certain games that I now know that Claire doesn't really like that sort of game. She's not really a big fan of confrontational sort of ones where you can sort of do over your opponent, or sort of like war games. Doesn't really like war games. I'm Chantel. I'm okay. I just lost my my voice basically on Wednesday. As you can hear, it's a little bit croaky at the moment. So I'm sort of downing throat sweets and water, just trying to keep everything running. But it's okay. Mac's got some internet issues and dinner issues. That's how I read it as me. You just noticed a 1 to 3 die. What? Oh, over here. This is my giant size 3D die. You can't see it. Seems to be a bit white balanced out actually. But yeah, it's oh, hello Polly people. We should play banter less. You're worried about my voice. It'll be fine. It'll be fine. You can't tell the sheet. Hold up. Let's switch over to this view. Whoop. Oh, I do like that effect. Hold up. Back again. Whoop. Whoop. Probably not good with my voice, but I like doing it. Yes, so These ones here are boxes that you're going to be putting these points into. No, yes, these points into as and when you get them. No, they're the bonuses. Oh, they're the bonus boxes. Sorry, these are the bonus boxes. These ones you're going to be circling up here. Oh my gosh. 1 to 3 on a d6. Yeah, it does show 1 to 3 like that. Yeah. I've also got my giant dice, my giant blank dice I bought for my birthday. I'm going to turn those into something at some point soon, so we can make it look a bit better. Yeah. Yeah, where have voices ever gotten us? Yeah, we don't need to communicate. I could type everything. Yeah. Oh, hello, Mac. How are you doing? Beach full of dice. It's a wild Mac. Yeah. So look, this is what this one looks like. It's a little bit. It looks a bit easier from this side. But basically, it's a really big dice. Oh, I've got really small hands. I think it's just a really big dice. Yeah. I was testing one of our new 3D printers. So, if you haven't played this before, the sheet you need is going to be this one here. Oh, I'm so glad I finally set up all my Stream Deck stuff. Annoying that I keep on forgetting. I forgot to do it for so long. You're not mentioning internet. Ice cream, trousers off, weekend. Exactly, yeah, it's a Friday, guys. We should all be celebrating, unless, of course, you work at the weekend, in which case, or if you're in a place where it's totally locked down, I guess that means you can't really go out, which is a little bit annoying. Like poor Mrs. Peebles, she's been working from home, and she's just been told that her office is being shut, so she's basically going to become a home worker. So I think she's a bit like, oh, it means she doesn't really get to see people very often, which is, I think, can be a bit isolating, especially to how that I go to work. So yeah. You finished colouring the sheet to make it easier to tell what it is. Yes, Mac, I just totally lost my voice on Wednesday. You can tell from the voice that I've got now. Oh no, Tantarolus. Aha, you can't go out. You're officially in quarantine since this noon. Oh no. You've been working from home since March. Yeah, so's Claire. Claire's been working from home since March, but it now looks like that's going to become a permanent thing, because they've realised we don't need that office that you used to work in, so they're just going to get rid of it. So it's yeah, because she does get to see me, but I guess that is an advantage, I hope. Yeah. You was going to say maybe that's what's Claire worried about. Hey, you can be mean, guys. I've got a tough skin. It's fine. I'm not going to get upset by stuff. You'd rather see me than no one. That's fair enough. We were watching a Disney event today. She has to play later. Oh look, here is Claire. Hello, Claire. We were just saying that you're going to be working from home because they're shutting your office, and how that's going to be a bit isolating. And yeah, so hopefully you can put up with just seeing me at weekends and evenings, and yeah. Yeah, apparently my low voice is now carrying through the floor. Lots of love for Claire, which is always nice. Yeah, so it is what it is, isn't it? You did hear, your ears were burning. Yeah, if you want to see, not me, yeah, Claire, Will Cook's volunteering to play games with you over Skype if you want to. But yeah, I think it's one of those things that, I mean, as board gamers, we do have the advantage that our hobby is very much you gotta have a table somewhere and some people to play with. So you can play games solo. If you happen to be living with someone who is a gamer, or have cohabiting with some sort of friends and they're also gamers, then that can be an advantage. Or you can play online with other people as well. But if your hobby happened to be, I don't know, hiking or shopping, and I understand that doesn't sound like a regular hobby. I'm quite sure it is, looking at some people. But yeah. Oh, your Oceania expansion has shipped today. Claire, did you hear? New Wingspan expansion is out. See, I told you. I didn't know whether or not you'd ordered it, Claire, so I didn't go ahead and go, right, I'm going to order it. Hold up, what have I missed? Bye for now. You'll pop back after the video. Oh, you have fun as well watching that video, Chantal. Solo games are a bit meh to you, Wilcock? Make you feel more lonely? To be honest, I don't play many board games solo. I'm much more of a social board gamer. I like playing board games with people. But yeah. Hint, hint. Fair enough, Claire. That's what I like to see. Some hinting. Oh, Lucy's got a Patreon now. Oh, fancy. Santa Peebles, take note. That is what I said. Yeah, I was just making sure I didn't get it, and then you'd be like, I got it too, and we go, oh, we've got 2 copies. If you weren't already into solo gaming, you can see that. Yeah, you're not a social board gamer at all. Steph, that's fine. I mean, that's a lovely thing about this hobby. You could be someone who likes playing games at 6 players, or 4 players, or 2 players, or 1 player. Or you might be into party games, or Euros, like strategy games. Or you might be into whodunits, or mystery sort of things. And actually there's so much different stuff, well, as you can see, that allows you to play all those things. So it's really, really cool. Is that the announcement, the Patreon? Yeah, he's telling us all about it. He says that you don't like... Oh, yeah. Yeah. It's a big thing, isn't it? It's different games for different people, isn't it? I like games that are very thematic. A big theme in a game that I enjoy will allow me to gloss over some of the bad bits of the game. Like if you think of Zombicide, realistically it's not an amazing game to play, but the figures are cool, and the idea of fighting off a zombie apocalypse, I quite like zombie films, so I like the theme, and it allows me to play the game and enjoy it. So yeah, it's a bit weird, isn't it? You're happy with 2-player games for the most part, but mystery, horror, adventure games you like 3 or more. Yeah, Ilka just posted it on Facebook. Here we are. Are you a doe? What? You like 2-player games best, less downtime. Yeah, that is true. That can be a real problem. We've got a friend who plays sometimes board games with us. I've mentioned him before, and he gets analysis paralysis. And I think the longest we had like nearly 10 minutes or something on a round of playing Wingspan with him, trying to work out what he was going to do. And I didn't feel the Wingspan you could have that level of analysis paralysis. So as you can imagine, when you play a game like where you've got 20 options, like a point salad style game, whew, yeah, a bit tricky. You're mostly a 1 to 2 player game player. 2, yeah. Palooza, Peebles. Loser, Baby Shark. Are we trying to fill in, Steph? Are we trying to fill in what people are? Yeah, you enjoy my ASMR eating a throat sweet video. Oh dear, I'm sorry. It's the husky voice you're enjoying too. Actually, it's okay. I'm feeling all right. On Wednesday, my voice was like, like that constantly, I was like, okay, probably should not be trying to talk. Yeah, it was a bit bad. Yeah, what do you call them, Steph, then? Cough drops, you think? You don't buy them. Yeah, fair enough. Yeah, I think, to be honest with you, you could probably have a mint and it would probably do something very similar. I mean, you can get things like strepsils and they're meant to be antiseptic. I'm not 100% they are, you know. You have to pick up solo gaming to even be able to play other games than unfair. The only game your sister wanted to play with you the last 1.5 years is due to caretaking for your terminally ill mum. Did not allow her to meet with friends. Anything called COVID had not existed. Oh man, Tentorolus. That sounds pretty rough going. I'm really sorry about that. Have you thought of playing any online things? Tentor. Oh, I thought I had it. Now I haven't got it. I've lost it again. Tant. No, that doesn't really work, does it? Tantorolus. Have you thought of playing any online games? Or like any sort of iOS games, sort of like tablet games? Or, I mean, there's a load of really good iOS games out there now. Actually, I've just been playing Zombicide on my iPad. I've been finding that... I got back into Zombicide the other day when we cracked out Black Plague. Yeah. And we got many COVID cases at school. We have a few people off with suspected COVID. We had other people. The problem is a lot of parents are like, nope, they're okay. They're coming back in. And we're like, okay, have you got a test? Yes, it came back as negative. Can we see it? Oh no, we haven't got it now. So it's like, whew, it's a little bit worrying. And the other thing is parents. We're a little bit worried that parents are like just standing really close to each other. And if one of them gets it and gives it to everyone else, all of the parents in that year group, they all then touch their things that go in their bags. So the children might not be very contagious, but they might have got all of their stuff touched by someone who is contagious, and then we touch it and then we get COVID. So that's what we're trying to avoid. It's a bit... having people over is too much work. To be honest with you, I understand that, Steph. Yeah, it can be, a lot of work having people over. Your eldest having a self-isolate as a classmate is tested positive. It's tricky. How old is your eldest, Mac? Are they like primary school or secondary school age? Because I know secondary schools are a bigger issue in the sense that secondary school children seem to be able to sort of, pick up COVID easier and be able to transmit it. Oh no, I'm really sorry about that, Tan. To hear about your mum dying beginning of October. Well, hopefully you can, obviously taking care of your mum for that amount of time. Hopefully you can now spend a bit of time looking after you as well. I think that's what your mum would probably want as well. For you to sort of try and be happy as well. Yeah, tricky. Yeah, if you didn't play, Polly, if you didn't play solo, you'd hardly play at all. I hear that from a lot of people actually. Unless you're at your parents' house, then you get to game all of the time. Awesome. That does sound good. Panic Games. Thank you very much for subscribing via Prime. Thank you very much. Very appreciated. Does that change our total? It does. It takes us to 9. Oh my gosh, guys. We're only 6 subs away from getting a new emote. I'm just interested in getting the second emote for tier 1. That's it. Oh dear. Say 15. The big one is 15. What? Oh, yes. 15? I don't understand. What are we talking about? So, are you playing with us today? Except Polly, I play a game every day with the losers. Oh, well, yes. That's a bit of a difference. But, yeah. That is true. I mean, that's the big thing, isn't it? Actually, since I've been back at work, I'm so tired in the evenings. Come about 9, well, actually come about 10 p.m, I'm shattered. 10 p.m. my time, UK time, and that's about an hour into the loser string, and the losers don't tend to start playing until about 40 minutes in. So I'm like, oh, yeah. You're not sure Claire is real? Well, I'm quite sure Claire is real, 100%. But if you haven't got a sheet, it's this one here. Right, so has anyone not played Trials of this is actually Trials of Tucana. That's the original game, this one here. So this is what we are playing, Trials of Tucana. And as per usual, we are actually playing the German version, because, you know, who wouldn't be playing the German version? It is language independent, so if you can't pick it up in your language, it is fine. You can still play it, as you can see here. Oh, 15. There you go. That makes sense. Eldest daughter's 15, so is at secondary school. Oh, okay, Mac. That makes sense. Yeah, so they're going to be very concerned about an outbreak in her class. So they're going to make everyone quarantine. Yeah. Problematic. Really problematic. Oh no, that does sound bad, Tan. Does feel like you've had a bad shake of the stick. A moment, just popping more things in so you can hear crunchy, rattly sounds as I talk. You're going to predict that Will Cook is going to win. You always play the German version. Surprising, Will Cook. You don't know the German version. A figment of your imagination. I'm actually typing this right now. You just can't see it. I'm really good at typing. Came with a set of metal mechs. Oh, have you got the Scythe metal mechs? Lovely. Could be a chatbot. That would be amazing that I'd managed to. Well, actually, I could program something like that, but it'd be amazing that I'd have it to be able to talk to you all like this. That would be very impressive. Surely I should sell that. So we are going to be playing Trials of Peebles, which is a re-theme by Will Cook here in the chat, and we've got these 5 different things. We've got a D3 up here. Okay, as you can see, 1, 2, 3, just a D3, which hark backs to the fact when you know, we used a D3 for one of our games. We were meant to use a D6 for that one. Here's me. Hello. Here's our Schadenfreude logo. That's weird. Why is our Schadenfreude logo not on here? There it is. Okay. Our next one down is actually... It looks so different without a beard. I had a beard there. It was just really short. Really short. This one here is... Oh dear. A cough. It's basically this emoji here. Or emote. And that basically is... do not build houses next to mountains. Don't do it. Yeah, if you've ever seen some of my streams, you'll know I'm really bad at that bit. And this one here, if you didn't know, is a very dashing Chuck Norris, who is our shuffling machine, if you didn't know. And again, we have got an emote that is themed on that, and that one is here. Oh, and by the way, if you didn't know, quite often you'll find that things go a bit squiffy. We've got a squiffy emote as well. That's our tier 1 emote. Ooh. Oh dear. The time that you covered the stream, it was me in fancy dress. Thanks, Claire. That would be very, very peculiar if I looked that good without, you know, in a dress without a beard. Also, I don't think he's wearing a dress. I think he's wearing jeans and a t-shirt. Ah, dear. Squiffy. What do you type? Weird. What? Squiffy. Yeah, don't make me laugh. My voice just goes. Right. And calm. Right, so these are our different people. What we are aiming to do is we are trying to go from one of our villages, which are the ones that have got numbers on, okay, and we're going to try and connect up to these different symbols, okay, all around the map. And you'll notice there's 3 of them on the map in total. The first time you connect one of these villages up to one of these symbols, you could come out from each village to go to somewhere. You don't need to actually be connecting in a single line. You can start drawing over here or over here, wherever you'd like. You're going to circle this first one. The second one, you get to circle the 2, even more points. The third one, you get 2 points, and you get to draw another route for free. And that's a wild. It can be from anywhere to anywhere, which is amazing. You're going to have a fight without Moobot. You're totally unbiased, Steph. That's what I like to see. Changes to a duel. The weapon you choose is Terraforming Mars. Does that mean you're going to slap Mac with Terraforming Mars in like that dueling sort of starting way? And if he picks it up, he's accepted the duel. Is that what's going to happen? Because that sounds bad for your game of Terraforming Mars and Mac. That sounds bad for Mac. Where did you get that weird hand symbol from, Claire? Sorry. I guess Claire's going to be off and probably playing some Kingdom Hearts. Kingdom Hearts, are you on 2.8 or still you on 3 yet, Claire? One of those two. But yeah, Claire's going to be off to do that. Bye. See you in a bit. Right. So you're going to be trying to go out and collecting these different symbols, okay? And then end of each round, which is round 1, round 2, round 3. So we've got 3 rounds in total. You're going to tally up all of these and put them in these 3 boxes. Another thing we're going to be trying to do is connect our letters. We will know what our letters are in a few moments when I'll do a little shuffle on here. Claire's still on 2.8. There you go. Will I get notifications? What if Claire's on? If Claire's on, yeah, I do get the Xbox thing pops up and tells me like achievements that Claire's doing. That's why I know like most of the time that she's playing those games. But yeah, it's funny because obviously she's well, actually no, she might be playing on PlayStation 4, which means I won't get the notifications because she'll be signed into her own account. Oh, it's because I forgot to bring it up again. Right, we're going to be playing with this one. Okay. So, to get our letters, so we can join our letters, you're going to start at one of these numbers, your choice, it can be any one at all. And then whichever one you start at, so should we say 8, that's what I'm going to start at. I'm going to write the letter B, then I'm going to go around in a clockwise manner. So I'm going to go E, and then D, and then C, and then B, and then A, and then D, and then E, and then C, and then A. Do I always start at 8? That's interesting. I didn't know that. Presumably, when you ask me to just start a random number set up like this, I go for 8 as my default. Kingdom Hearts 2.8 is PS4, so I can't see what you're achieving. You can show me later on, Claire. I'll be happy with that. You missed something. Steph. Right. So, your starting location, you're going to start on one of the numbers and start with this B and then work your way round. I will write into the chat what our letters are, which are B, E, D, C, B, A. That's not how notes work. D, E. I don't know how notes work at all. Well, I know how they work. I just can't do them or hear them. Is that right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Right. There you go. Oh, sorry. There it is. But I put it in the chat. I've done it, sorry. Right. You can't actually read the card. It's tiny. Pardon me. Tan, you always use 7. It's the most dangerous number. Because 7, 8, 9. You started on 9. Perfect. Yeah. And that's it. So after we've done our initial setup and our letters are just there, we can put this out of the way because we won't need it for the rest of the game. So you're going to be arranging out, okay, from each of our different villages. You don't have to go from there. You could actually start in the middle and work your way back if you wanted to. You're going to try and get to our symbols. They're going to give you the points, which you're going to get at the end of every round. Also, at the end of the game, you're going to get these points here, okay, and that is whether or not you manage to get a connected trail. So if we connect A to A, you are going to get 20 points. Also, if you're the first person to get A to A, or on the same round as everyone else, you're going to get a bonus 3 points. And traversely, going up the other way, you only get 16 points for getting E to E, but you do get 7 points if you manage to connect E to E together as the first person. So there's lots of different ways of getting points here. We can get points from here as quick as we could, or we can get a lot of points from being able to connect all of our routes together. And you could do a route from B to B and then do a separate route from A to A. They don't need to be joined. Or you could have your B to B and then connect your B somewhere or another to the A, and then this bit of the B somewhere to the A as well. And that still counts. That's fine. It doesn't have to be individual. What? Want another bad insider joke? Which fruit do Daleks prefer? Apple, because an apple a day keeps the doctor away. That's a good one. You got to go, Mac. Have a good evening with your family. Right, so shall we try and have a go? Why not? Oh, sorry, I didn't mention the other part of the game. That's how we do these things, is we've got a deck here, okay, of different cards. And up here you can see that we've got, oh, I should probably do this as well. This here is sand, the white ones. This one here is mountain, like that. This one here is water. And then this one here is tree. Just in case you happen to need to know what they are. Not that you could probably read what I've written, so that doesn't work. We all know to play though, don't we? I like to explain it anyway. Oh, by the way, I have indeed started downloading all of my streams so I can start putting them up on YouTube, on my YouTube channel, as well as producing my other ones as well, coming up soon. Hopefully that'll be good. So what will happen is we're going to draw over 2 cards, and we're going to draw, and like so, these 2 here are stone to stone, and you're going to draw a line from stone to stone somewhere. Okay, that's basically what we're doing. When we get down to the last card, then that is the end of that round. So pretty easy. Bars. Right, so stone to stone. Off we go. Achy throat. I'm going to go here. There is my stone to stone. Lovely. You play craving a game of Settlers. It's your sister's favourite. Ooh. Well, we could always play. Oh no, I'm thinking of Imperial Settlers. Roll and write. Are you talking about Settlers? Settlers what? Imperial Settlers Roll and write? Are we talking about Settlers of Catan, as in just Catan? What are you talking about, Steph? Which Settlers? Too many games called with Settlers in the title. Catan. Oh yeah, there you go. I know they rebranded it just to Catan. Catan. I don't know why. I do like Catan. You should just call it Settlers. Back when it was in the title. It's the only game you had with trading. We've got somewhere another in here Settlers of Catan, and I've got the expansion in the box, which is Knights and Cities, I think. Yeah, I quite like it. Not a fan of Catan. You like Settlers. That's fair enough. Right, let's go for our second set of cards. We've got, wow, that's some amazingness. we've got stone to stone. I'm going to go here. And that is going to give me our house up here. Perfect. It was your first modern game. I have to say it's probably the first modern game I played was Settlers of Catan. Definitely. This one I don't have a Chuck Norris. Well, no, because obviously they were all mixed up the last time we played. So what I've done is I've shuffled them into order, which is, to be honest with you, like a magician would do. Did we do the same thing? Yes, we've got another stone and another stone. Because, you know, why not? Right, here we go for our next one. Has anyone seen your Yocha today, actually? I hope she's okay. Normally she pops along. It worries me when I don't see people that are normally here. I don't see them on the list. Maybe she didn't know we were doing it. So we've now got water to stone. I'm going to go over here towards my other house. Yeah. And we all grabbed the no houses. We have one more stone this round. Oh, yes, sorry, I was halfway through that. Up here we've got 8 sand cards, 7 trees, 6 mountains, 4 water, and 2 wilds that we could get out the deck. So if you happen to be a card counter, that will allow you to work out probability, what should be coming up roughly, or what's left potentially. Okay, so let's move these up a little bit. Perfect. And here we go. We have got a water to a sand. Water to sand. I'm going to go here, like that. Trying to connect them. Trying to connect things. That's what I'm trying to do. If it works, who knows? Because I don't know. Right. Mountain is next. That would be impressive, Vim. Because I believe that we have already had 5 mountains out of 6. So there's been some real cheating going on if I get a mountain here, Vim. Ready? It's a wild, which could be a mountain, to a mountain. So that could be mountain. So Vim, you're sort of right. I'm going to go. I'm going to go mountain to water just here. Hopefully we'll get water to water coming up. Just that good of a shuffler. I did say, it's impossible. But yeah, he called it. And it sort of came true. That's sort of what happened. I like it. Yeah, the other thing I do sometimes when I'm shuffling really quickly is I manage to flip a card to the other way round and it slots back into the deck as I'm shuffling it. So I'm like, I have to stop and work out where it is and put it in. I don't know how that happens. I'm much better at rifling. I know simple people really don't think that rifling decks is a good idea. I'm much better at doing it. We've got a tree to sand. Tree to sand. Tree to sand. Where are we going to go with that? Tree to sand. I'm going to go here for that tree to sand. Let's go for me, just over here. Well, I guess I should really be going for Chuck Norris. Dave went the wrong way when he was playing Welcome to New Vegas and flipped over cards you'd already had. That would be very confusing. Well, it's a bit like, as I said, it's a bit like when we played a whole game And just at the very end, we realised that one of my 2 D6s was not actually a D6, it was a D3. That sort of thing can happen. You've got 1 Chuck Norris. Perfect. Let's stack these up a little bit so we can get our next set coming off of it. Perfect. Okay. So we've got a tree and a sand. Right, tree and sand. Well, I've got a tree here and a sand. That's all right. There's a me. I've got a me. Perfect. So here we go for our next one. A wild to a sand. A wild to a sand. I'm going to go, that's going to be a tree to a sand, like that. Perfect. Keep flipping those, you like them. Okay. Oh, I've learned from my mistake that if I don't have something lubricating my throat very quickly, things go wrong. I just can't talk. So, right, okay. Now we've got a tree to a tree. Tree to a tree. Oh no, I've already done that. I was about to say, oh, no. I'm going to go tree to tree just there. Okay. Lots of random lines across my one. Not sure that's going to help me win the game. Next we've got sand to a sand. Sandy sand. Sandy sand, sand, sands. Sand. It's been a long day. Right, I'm going to go here. Sandy sand, sands. Perfect. Let's push these all up. Lovely. Perfect. And then we've got a tree to water. Exciting. Tree to water. Tree to water. Okay, I'm going to do this tree here to water, like that. Oh, I'm waiting for lots of things to connect. Let's hope it might happen. I bet it's not going to happen. Right. Then we've got water to sand. Oh no, water to tree. That's exactly what we had the other way round. Water to tree. Feels like a waste to go that way. Oh, here you go, look, water to tree. That's a much better one. We can get Chuck Norris coming up. Who doesn't like having a Chuck Norris? This is our last one, just to let you know. So our last one is going to be a sand to a sand. Sand to sand. I'd like to think I'm setting everything up for next round, but I'm not sure that's true. I'm going to go over here. Why not? I've not started up there yet. Why not? Let's go crazy. Oh, 5 points, Vin. Steph has got 8. I'm just going to recheck to make sure I didn't actually get something that I forgot to do. I didn't. I've got 5. That's okay. That's not too bad. Because say it's going to be 16. $15. Oh, not quite. You did. Oh, Steph, I'm disappointed you didn't get it right. Right. You was very close. You was very, very close. I feel as if the lag's not too bad today, which is good. Right. See, look, there's one of those random cards. Right. A die, an MP, 2 logos, 2 no houses, and a partridge in a pear tree. Oh, it does sound like a lot of numbers. Anyone else playing along, by the way, that would like to say their score? Or you could just keep it quiet to yourself. I don't mind. Up to you. As long as you're enjoying yourself, that's always good. And if you are Jay or Chantel watching back, hi Jay, hi Chantel, hope you're enjoying yourselves. Amiga 4tan. You're just watching, Polly. That is fine. That is fine. I interestingly did some work for someone, and their surname was Polly, and they worked for Penguin Books. I just thought it was funny that a lady, Miss or Mrs. Polly, I can't remember what her first name was, and she worked with Penguin Books. But yeah, she was quite high up in Penguin Books. So I was like, very, very weird. Right, one more little rifle just to make sure. Great name, great books too. Yeah. I remember it very clearly actually, because I went through central London, and that was the day, unfortunately, that there was the tube bombings in London. So I remember going there like really distinctly, because I just missed it. Yeah. Polly would be the best name. You remember Penguin Books? Yeah, Penguin Books are still around. Yeah, I'm sure they are. Yeah. Just very peculiar that yeah, I did some work and found out that's what she did. She worked quite high up in the company. But I just thought it was funny that she's obviously got a surname that was sort of bird related again. Right. I think that's what parrots say. That's what my brain's saying, by the way. I thought I might have to clarify that, so it did make sense. Round number 2. You read a lot of Penguin Books in high school. I think I did as well. Right, we've got mountain. Oh, look, different. Mountain to sand. Mountain to sand. Let's go there, like that. Perfect. Back when you read. Nope, Penguin Books are still out there. Interestingly. Yeah, interesting. Yeah, there you go. I just popped onto their website, and they've got loads of stuff. Ooh, A Promised Land by Barack Obama, Penguin Books. The Truths We Hold: An American Journey by Kamala Harris. Oh my gosh. Yeah, interesting. Always interesting, that sort of thing. They made you. Oh, Penguin's now part of Random House. Oh, I did not know that. Obviously, they've got things like Good Omens there and stuff like that. But if they're part of a larger publishing house, then that's fair enough, isn't it? It's, very interesting when you find out the companies that you thought might have gone are still around. But yeah, there you go. Right. Animal Farm and Day of the Triffids might be 2 Penguin published books you read back for your English major course. Oh, interesting. You don't pay attention to publishers anymore unless it's academic books. Yeah, I guess that's true. Does that hold true for board games as well, Steph? I find that some publishers do really good quality board games, like the publication quality is very good. And other board game publishers are not always as good. Right, trees. You have to look up the publisher if you're using MLA or APA. Well, yeah, something like Quality Beast. Yeah, yeah. Trees to water. Trees to water. I'm going to go here for trees to water. Okay. Yeah, I quite like Grey Fox publishing, Grey Fox Games. I quite like their quality of their games. I was a bit disappointed in some of the Stronghold games, actually. I didn't find that their boxes and things were as good quality in their publication stuff. Yeah. Whereas City of Games, Frank, who does Isle of Cats, if you've got any of his games, all of the boxes sorry, are super thick and really good quality components as well. It makes a big difference. Used by a bunch of different Rio Grande games back in the day. Cough bias cough. I'm not biased about Isle of Cats. Frank's a good guy. I think we should support people that we think are good publishers and make good games. Yeah, exactly. You spotted the Kickstarter Isle of Cats on eBay. It's selling way too high. You just go to the Isle of Cats website, the City of Games website, and you can buy the upgrade pack, the Kickstarter upgrade pack, and it turns it into a Kickstarter game, and it's like £15. That's it. It's very, very cheap. Yeah, yeah. Very, very, very cheap. Obviously, I don't know if it's going to have a localization to do with your language necessarily. It might just be in English for that, but it's still, yeah. Check them out there first. Right, we've got a forest to a wild. Forest to wild. I need a forest to wild, I think. I'm going to do this. I have now connected up a Schadenfreude logo. Oh, one logo. Done. There's a German one. Who cares? You know English. That's fair enough. Truck numbers. With the 5 to 6 player expansion and Kickstarter upgrade as separate purchases. Yeah, I think that's in a separate box. We bought it. We bought it as a separate. I wish I'd actually backed it. Actually, Isle of Cats. Originally on Kickstarter. I mean, I don't think I paid anything particularly more for it. I don't think I got anything less for it as well, in contents wise. Okay. Our next one is sand. So desert to water. Oh, I've got desert to water here. Perfect. That last flip got you 7 icons. Whoa, Tam. Well done. Oh, I should have done desert to water here. Ah, foolish. Foolish me. Ah, that would have been much better. Oh well. Right. We've got mountains to wild. Wild mountains. I'm going to go mountains to sand, like that. And that gives me a dice. Not particularly amazing, but I'm going to take it. Right. Let's push these all up. Dooba-dooba-doo-boo. See, I can hum now as well. Couldn't hum on Wednesday. I lost my hum. It become broken. Right, sand to mountains. Sand to mountains. Go there, perfect. And then our next one is going to be mountains to forests. Oh, hello Bram. Bram Beer Gaming, hello and welcome. Good Friday to you as well. I still love that little emoji. But we've got some emoticons here now. Look, we've got our squiffy one, we've got our Chuck Norris shuffling machine, and don't put houses next to mountains. Basically, the whole idea is just because these are things that we say in our stream. Squiffy. Actually, ironically, I don't have my Chuck Norris. It's downstairs at the moment, but yes. Oh, Will Cooker's got A to A. Anyone on this round also claiming this also gets the 3 points. In a minute, I'll turn it over and put it out of the way. Right. That's what I was doing. I was doing a tree to a mountain. I didn't do that yet. Tree to mountain. I guess I'm going to go here to get a Schadenfreude logo. There it is. One more Schadenfreude logo to get me an extra bonus route. 5 to 6 players expansion adds a new cat's treasures. Yes, that's what I bought. That is effectively the Kickstarter expansion, I think. Tan. I think that's what that is. Right. I didn't get it. I didn't get A to A this round, so that is now gone out of the way. And we are, unfortunately, anyone else is going to get 2 points until that is claimed. And then we'll get no points. Extra bonus ones. You'll just get your A to A one, which is down here. Still. Okay. It's weird, my picture really looks black and white. We've got sand to trees. Sand to trees. Is that going to help you? It's going to help me. I'm going to go up here. Sand to trees. And that's going to give me a do not place houses next to mountains. Is everyone beating me? Quite probably, yes. I would have said yes, realistically. Kickstarter is a different purchase. Ooh, Tan. But also has lectures and tiles next to token upgrades from cardboard to meeple. Ah, maybe I don't have the 5 to 6 player expansion then. Oh, that's fair enough. That makes sense, Tan. Still, I think you can buy them all on the City of Games website. I'm quite sure, unless it's out of print again. I have a feeling that Frank will sort of get them sorted out though. Is it in the shop area? Probably in the shop area. Isle of Cats plus Kickstarter pack, or Isle of Cats on its own. Oh no, Verdorven Gardens is sold out. Ah, so yes, you can get the late arrivals expansion and then the Kickstarter pack as a separate. Ah, that makes sense. I have also got all of their City of Kings game as well as Verdorven Gardens as well. Yeah, I think they're good games. Yes, right, okay. Did I do this? Yes, I did. I just did this here. I'm sure I did. Yes, I did. Right, so I got that house there. So we're going to go for our next one. I got distracted talking about games. Not necessarily always a bad thing. We've now got mountains to desert. Mountains to desert. Where am I going with this? That is a question. I don't see her. Sorry, I'm making horrible noises with my mouth. I'm going to go over here. Sorry about that. third dice. Oh, that's what you've got. That makes sense. You got your third dice. Oh, I was like, what are we talking about? One of the things is a dice. Oh, you got your third Chuck Norris last term, Steph. Wow. I think definitely I'm losing. Right. Our next set of cards are Forest to Forest. Forest to Forest. I'm going to go here. Forest to Forest. There you go. And our next one is going to be Water to Sand. I'm going to do this one here, and that gives me a Chuck Norris. Oh, I'm going to score much better this round. And off we go for our next one. Sand to Sand. Sand to Sand. We've got one more turn after this one. Sand to Sand, then one more turn. I'm going to go Sand to Sand there to get another dice. You've got D to D. Okay, so Vim has got D to D, which is going to give him a bonus 6 points for this round. If no one else claims D to D on this round, then Vim is going to be the only one that gets the 6 points. Everyone else is going to get 4 if you manage to claim it, as well as whatever you obviously get from getting your D to D as per usual, which is 17 points. Right, let's go for our very last one then for this round. We've got Mountains to Water. Mountains to Water. I guess I'm going to go here, Mountains to Water. No idea if this is going to pay off or not. I've got a big grouping of stuff that could allow me to pay off all of a sudden. Or it might be that I'm not going to get the right cards and it's going to go really bad. Right, so for this round, I've got 3, 4, 5, 10, 17, 21, which is not too bad. Just, you can't get your cities connected. That's what I'm getting a problem with, Steph. I've connected E and A, doesn't help though. I'm hoping what's going to happen is I'm going to join up this bit here, and then E and E will be connected, which would be awesome. And then I just need to connect this bit here, and then I've got A and A connected, which would also be awesome. Right, Steph, 29 points, Will Cook 35, and 33 for you, Tan. Oh my gosh, guys, you really are handing it to me at the moment. I'm really not doing very well. I must remember to drink as well. Oh, but still no cities connected. That's the same as me. I'm pretty much all up here at the moment. Yeah. And 32 for Vim. Oh no, Vim, you were roughly the same as me last round, and now you passed me. I'm hoping that maybe at the very last round, things are going to be dramatically different. Okay. Let's get these all in place. Give them a little bit of a shuffle. Give them a bit of a rifle. Okay. Rifle. One more shuffle, then a rifle, and then we're good to go. I do try and make sure we've got a good shuffle if possible. I know you think that I don't, and I magic them all into the wrong order. That's not the case. If only I could shuffle cards that well, that I could make them go where I wanted. It would be crazy. Right. I think we are ready for round number 3. So, here we go for our first set of cards for round number 3. We've got sand to sand. Sand to sand. Not that useful for me, really. Okay, I'm going to go... really doesn't help that much. Chuck Norris is downstairs. Yeah. Keep on forgetting. I know. Naughty Chuck Norris. Sand to sand's not useful for me at all, really. I don't know about you guys. I can't find a really good place to put it that would make me go, ooh, instead they're all like, nah. I could do that, but why? That's the question. Okay, let's go over here. Maybe that'll help. Right. Shouldn't he be able to shuffle from wherever he is? You'd think so. You would, wouldn't you? But no, unfortunately, he does. He requires help on this material plane by using one of his patented machines. We've got trees to mountains. Trees to mountains. Okay. Oh dear. We've got coughing to coughing. Trees to mountains. I'm going to go here. Oh! I immediately break my sharpened pencil. Oh, now I'm going to chuck it around a bit. Painful. Painful. Right. Our next one is mountains to mountains. Useful. Not from... Actually, I'm going to go here, actually. Mountains to mountains. There you go. Chuck it around. I chucked it round good. Right. Our next one is going to be deserts to trees. Okay, so I'm going to do deserts to trees just here. Perfect. Oh! Has anyone else's BGG Santa contacted them yet? My one hasn't. Claire's one has. And you've got C to C, Steph. Okay, so Steph has got C to C, claiming her 5 points. If you don't claim C to C this round, then you will not get the 5 points. You're only going to be able to get the bonus 3 points later on. Claire's already bought her Secret Santa their present and sent it to them. Done. My Secret Santa is, so the person I'm buying for is quite new to the hobby and only has about 30 games, I think, and about half of those are classics like Scrabble and Monopoly and things like that, which is very cool. But they've started getting into some good gaming, and they've written little descriptions about every single one of their games and rated them. Oh, amazing. And wrote a really concise letter saying, please, can you buy from these stores as opposed to from Amazon, because we like to try and support our local community. Really, really cool. Yeah. About 3 hours later and said the elves have packed the box. Wow. Wow. Yeah, the newbie days. Yeah, it's so that's a big thing. I'm hoping that, and unfortunately because both of ours are in different countries, we're unable to really send them gifts by post without it potentially causing massive problems trying to get through customs for quarantine and stuff like that. A lot of people in lockdown in different places, so we're going to buy it from Claire's bought hers already. I've not been contacted from mine. Claire's one contacted her and told her to rate things more on her list, and why'd she not put comments on things, and she needs to upload her plays, or she's been a very naughty girl. Food is allowed to be mailed company, yes, yeah, but not into all countries, and some have got massive delays coming into the country Some parts of Europe and Australia and New Zealand have got big delays coming in, and I think Canada is as well, I think, if I remember rightly. You always choose US only. Makes it easier for you, yeah. A demanding Santa. I don't know what you're talking about, Will Cook. Right. We've now got trees to sand. That's right, just the same as last time, but the other way round. Trees to sand. Okay, we're going to go here. There's my trees to sand. Okay. Oh no, Will Cook's just got E to E. I was really hoping to get it. Oh, I'm one away. Well done, Will Cook. 7 points for Will Cook. You'll also get 7 points if you manage to score it this round. If you don't manage to score it this round, then unfortunately you're only going to be able to score the bonus 5 points later on. Do remember, you still get your points that are noted on here as well. So it's not a horrible loss if you don't manage to do it. But you know, I was really hoping to get those 7. Ah, so close, yet so far. Right, okay. Let's go. Let's shuffle these up. No, not shuffle them. Let's just move them up. Move them up. There you go. And then let's pull out our next set of cards. We've got forest to forest. Forest to forest. Not sure that's that useful for me. How's everyone's week? Well, bar from obviously Shannon. Oh, hold up. Need constant sweet. Oh, thank you very much for the Jack Black comment. You would be surprised. I'd be called Jack Black in a lot of places. Thank you very much. WCCB Oz 3. Thank you very much. I've been called Jack Black in LA, in the House of Blues. We were in the sort of arena downstairs watching Steel Panther, and loads of guys took photos with me because they thought I was Jack Black. I'm not Jack Black. Can you play this game online? Well, we are playing it online right now. You love the pirate beard. Thank you very much. Yes, you can play this online. Yes. Annie, hey, hello. Yeah, we are playing it right now online. You're able to join along by getting one of these sheets. You're probably a little bit behind, so you won't be able to play now, but you could watch his channel back later on to play along as well. Right, tree to tree. Did I do a tree to tree? I don't think I did do a tree to tree, so I should probably do that now. Why am I playing it on the table? So that everyone else can play along with me who's in the channel right now. There's a lot of people playing along right now in the channel. Yes, so welcome and thank you for popping along. Tree to tree. I am going to go C, E, A. Still got loads of problems not being able to get things in the right place. Tree to tree doesn't really help that much. I'm going to go here for tree to tree. Okay, so our next cards are tree to mountains. Trees to mountains. You want to play the game too in the computer. Fair enough. I don't think there's a digital version of this one out, so the only way you can play is by online like this, in this sort of way. Mountains to trees. Where can I go? I'm going to go here. I do need to connect C up as well. Oh, you've caught the logo. Tan, you've managed to get E to E. Okay. So a bonus 5 points for Tan. If you manage to score E to E this round, you also get 5 points. And also, Steph has managed to get B to B, which means that Steph is going to get a bonus 4 points. If you manage to score it this round, then you also get 4 points as well. You've got 1 MP, only one of me. Oh no, badness. Hello, Claire.
Hello. This shotgun smells strongly of toilet sweets.
Menthol smells everywhere around here. Lovely. Right, our next set of cards are a wild to a water. Wild to water. I'm going to connect these two here, and that gives me E to E. So I'm going to circle E. No bonus for me, unfortunately. Are those videos? Are what videos? These. This is my hands. Ooh. This is my face. That's it, basically. You've got a video camera here. Oh, these are board games. So we've got a lot of different board games behind me. Yeah. About 400 all in all. Different board games. We don't obviously play them all here on this stream. We play the ones that other people can play along with as well. Right, okay, our next. Water does nothing for you. It quite often quenches my thirst. I need to get a water to get A to A. Don't you have any real games? A board game is a real game. Are you talking about digital games, which are not real games because they're in a digital sphere, which could be classed as a game, like a video game? So yes, a little bit different. We've got water here to trees. A third Chuck Norris. We've got water to trees coming up here like this. Perfect. Nothing for you. And C to C. Okay, so Will Cook has got our last C to C. You had a C to C in the previous round. Ah, okay. What we're talking about here is they are trying to connect people playing at home as well. They're trying to connect these letters together. So you notice I've got a letter up here that says E, and there's E here. We're drawing paths along here, and we're drawing our paths between two different locations. You'll notice on this map here that I'm playing on, we've got water locations, we've got tree locations, desert locations, as well as mountain locations, and we're trying to connect these all together. Yeah. How many more rounds? We've got 1, 2, 3, 4 more rounds left. Let's slide these up so we can see what's coming up. And away we go. We have got mountains to mountains. That's tricky. Doesn't really do anything for me then. I guess I might as well draw something in, but I can't see the advantage of it really. Okay, we'll do mountains to mountains there, just in case. Is it candy? Yes, I've got a very sore throat, so I'm eating these soothers, because if not, my throat gets very, very bad. So yes. Yeah, I lost my voice on Wednesday. I need the candies to try and get my throat working a little bit better. Okay, our next set of cards are desert to desert. Yeah, I'm feeling you, Steph. I'm feeling like I keep on getting stuff where I'm just waiting for a few things and it's just not coming up. It's very frustrating. Also, look, I've got 3 here that I could get a bonus for. That would be so good if I could get that to happen. Just not happening for me. I mean, strictly speaking, I just need to get this section here connected, and that will give me 2 bonuses, which would be awesome. Well, they seem to help me, so they're helping me quite a lot, because as the liquid is going into my throat, it is lubricating it, and that does help. The same as if you have a drink and you've got a bit of a sore throat, it does help. Right, sand to sand. I'm going to go sand to sand here. Ah, look. Oh no, it's there. Oh, I need to have this one connected. Right, we've got 2 more rounds left. Okay, so we're going to go sand to water. Sand to water. That does connect me. I am now connected just there, and that gives me a Schadenfreude logo, and it also gives me a dice logo. So I am going to go water to water over here, which connects A to A, here and here, and that gives me a bonus 2 points. I've also got a bonus 1 up here, so I am going to go, I'm not really that close to the house one. I've got A to A. Oh, I should write these down. A to A, I've done. I've got E to E. Can I get C? So for my other bonus one, I'm going to go here. Okay, and that's going to give me another Mr. Peebles. There you go. If the liquid would reach your vocal folds, you would choke. Well, yes, that is true. But I find that if I'm not constantly lubricating this area at the moment, it does seem to dry out. Dry oatmeal and hot water. That's what I've been having for breakfast, and that does help. A to A also, Vim. You just don't need to play the last round, apparently. Yeah. I do have a very sore throat as well. Yeah. Right. And then we've got this one here, which is wild. Wild to sand, or wild to desert. And I am going to connect. That is a shame. I'm quite close, but not close enough. And that is our last round, by the way. I can connect these 2 together, like that. But the problem is I'm missing this one little chunk here to be able to do C to C. So yeah, disappointing. You got B to B, Tan. Excellent. So it's 2 points for Tan for B to B. That bonus is now gone. That is the end of round number 3. So what happens next is we do our scoring. If you've got the original sheet, which will look like this, it will tell you what your scoring is on these sections here. So I'm going to be scoring this one, on this side actually. I'm going to be scoring this one here, down here. So that's adding up all of these together. So 5, 9, 10, 11, 14, 17, 24, 28 in total. Not amazing, but okay. How many total points for the orange section? Well, if you completed everything, Steph, 14, 18, 22, 25, 33, 36, 37, 38, 45 points maximum out of 5. Yeah, 45. Very well, excellent, Vim. So 45 maximum. Oh, easier to subtract. Yeah, that's fair enough. And then what we do is we look at this one here and we add up whatever we manage to connect. So for me, it's going to be 36 points, like that. And then we go down here and add up any of our bonuses, which is going to be 2 points. And then we add everything up and together. 183 does seem really high. Right. 66, 87, 92. He says in worry that doesn't look very high at all. 30, 66, 87, 92. Yeah, I only got 92 points. So again, not a very good score for me. Steph, 125. Vim, 146 points. Will Cook, let me add that up for you. I'm just going to do a quick search. It's 183. Yeah. Yep, perfect. Yeah, Google. Oh, amazing. Right, let's have a little switch to this view. Whoop. Okay. Excellent. 124, which is digit sum 7. See, there's 7 is the number. 124, another really good score game. Well done, guys. Much higher than my scoring. Unfortunately, yeah, 92. And I know I don't always score particularly high anyway, but yeah, I had a real problem trying to connect things together in this game today. I was very, very close to getting C to C connected, which had given me another 18 points, which would have put me up to 110, but still not that good. Yeah, a ton of bonus, plus A, C, D, and E. That's really good. Yeah. Boni. I'm not sure bonuses, or a bonus, lots of bonuses, is a boni. You did double my score, yes. I think. No, not quite. 1 point shy. But yes. You was close getting E to E. You was 2 away from having B as well. Oh, guys. Oh. Tricky. How am I meant to compete with this sort of thing? I think I need to play this a lot more to get a lot better at it. But yeah, I think that would help. Yeah, exactly. We could practice more. Exactly. Yeah, I mean that is a thing we can do. You offer services. Just gonna have a little look. Oh, Claire's still here. Hello, Claire, if you can hear us. Still sitting on there. So it looks like we are sort of coming to a close. Can we play Secret Hitler? We only have about 5 or so minutes left, unfortunately, before I'm probably going to be calling the stream. We tend to run about 2 hours on Mondays, Wednesdays and Fridays. Normally on Mondays and Wednesdays as well, if you come along, we'll be raiding Ross. But unfortunately, Ross doesn't stream on a Friday. So we won't be able to raid Ross. I can see Oxeye Media is on. Oxeye Media, the people which Vim was saying the other day, are the people that promote and do Welcome To. So we can go and jump on their stream in a little bit. But yeah, thanks for hosting the game. You've got to get some rest now. You try and get some good rest as well, Tan. Try and look after yourself. Try and take a bit of time with yourself if possible. And I understand that if you've got coronavirus and stuff like that, that's going to make it a little bit tricky. But try and be be careful. Yes, you have a good night as well. She's playing Floor Plan today, is she? Oh, Floor Plan's a game that I look like I would be interested in playing, actually. It looks quite interesting. I like that sort of designing idea of like that sort of concept of how that works. So yeah. Oh dear. Oh, stupid folks. Fish and chips cravings. Can I recommend a good online board game? I would recommend, if we're talking about a computer one, so if you're using something like Steam, okay, I would recommend something like Scythe. It's a really good online ball game. Have you played many ball games before? Hello? Annie, hello? I can't. I'm rubbish with usernames. But yes, I would recommend Scythe. It's a very good game. If you're looking for something that's like a computer game, that with a crossover of a board game, Slay the Spire is a very good game, and you can get that on iOS and Android, as well as on things like Steam as well. So it's on a lot of different things, as well as consoles. On tabletop, yeah. Opinion on Tabletop Simulator, Steam, PC, Mac. You can play on Tabletop Simulator. You can play things like Scythe as well. It's up to what sort of game you're into. That's the problem. There's a variety of different ones out there, which are very, very good. But it's if you're looking for an online simulator like Tabletop Simulator or Ball Games Arena or Tabletopia or something like that, I'd jump on and have a look and see if there's anything that looks particularly good that strikes your fancy that you might have played in a physical realm as well. And that's a good sort of starting point. That's what I'd normally recommend. SIVE. I don't know what you're trying to say there, unfortunately. Right, I think we are going to go and jump over and raid Oxeye Media. They've only got a few people on at the moment. Yes, Scythe. Oh, sorry. Okay, yes. Ah, Steph, well done. Thank you very much. You read into what was being trying to said, is what I said, yeah. SCYTHE, Scythe. Yeah, it's a very, very good game. If you're looking for a digital version that you can play that's a digital implementation, that works really well. You can also play it on Tabletopia, Tabletop Simulator and things like that. I think you, if you like ball games, you'll find that that's a very enjoyable game. Right, if you're going to be along on Loserpalooza tonight, then I will see you a little bit later. I'm aiming to feel well enough. Oh, you're very welcome. Well enough to be able to pop in and say hi and have a chat and stuff. If not, have a lovely weekend, and hopefully I'll see you on Saturday or Sunday as well on Loserpalooza, and I'll see you come Monday. Let's go over and jump onto. Oh yes, I can see we're playing Floor Plan here with Oxeye Media, and off we go. Oh, you're very welcome, everyone. Have a great weekend, everyone, and thanks very much for playing along. Always brightens up my day. Okay, off we go.
All the different roll and rates that we play on stream at this